Hello collective, good morning. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to our channel. All right, so we're gonna do a collective today's to know what you need to know, what the divine is trying to tell you, the signs, the synchronicities, the symbols, what you need to soak in, right? Okay, so divine spirit, what do we need to know today? Ooh, acceptance, right? Radical acceptance is the now, opens in the now, opens the flow. You know, knowing that what happens for you, not to you. And deepening. You could be, I feel like you could be spiritually ascending, possibly. I feel like a lot of people are becoming aware of their surroundings. They're becoming aware of, you know, the people that they conversate with, and they're really filtering out their life as to, you know, who's going to be there and, you know, who's a delusion, right? Having that higher understanding and that higher knowing that, you know, your intuition is telling you something, right? Okay, outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I am open to receive. Acceptance and open to receive, right? A deep knowing about the delusion. Really opening up to the truth, right? Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So, you know, again, having that deep understanding that, you know, the delusion is no more. Like, you're not going to accept the mediocre. You're not going to accept the BS and the lies, you know, moving on from any toxicity, really accepting this new path and being open to receiving those messages, right? Receiving what's divinely guided for you. Let's see. Yeah, intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. You know, staying focused on what is clear in your life. Staying focused on what is, you know, gonna make you happy, and really removing yourself from anything that isn't. You know, having that deep understanding that just because you have a relationship with somebody doesn't mean that, you know, you're with them forever, right? A lot of people will outgrow, you know, individuals in your life, and that can be friends and family. You know, it can be friends and family, you know, or friends that you've known for a long time that feel like family, right? And then actual family, blood and non-blood. Really separating yourself and having that deep understanding that it is a lesson. It's a karmic lesson. It's what you're meant to understand and accept and see through the delusion, right? Be open to this journey, even if you're on it by yourself, right? Being able to accept the fact that, you know, things have to change. And for things to change, you have to remove yourself from that delusion. You have to remove yourself from, again, accepting anything that's mediocre. You know, you want to be open to something that's going to be greater, something that's going to be more beautiful. So I really like this. This is good energy. Let's see. See, detachment. Oh, this is perfect. With detachment, you finally feel a whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So that's when you find your peace. That's when you find your inner knowing. You know, you take that time out for yourself to step back, reassess, right? And then you accept what the truth is. You accept that there are delusions, who's creating them, and then remove it, right? You're being divinely guided to filter your life. Detachment. Energetic clearing. Oh, you may need to meditate, right, on all of your chakras. Let's see. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Again, it's all for a higher plan. Everything is divinely orchestrated. You signed contracts before you came to this realm so that you can learn life lessons and love lessons, right? When you learn those life lessons and those love lessons, you're able to move on and detect the delusion, right? You have that deep understanding and that deep knowing because you've already accepted trials and tribulations that you've been through. You accepted those lessons and you learned from them and you moved on, right? That's when the divine gives you what you truly deserve because you've passed your test. You've detached, right? 5:55 on the clock from what's no longer serving you. You're no longer consumed by the delusion and the toxicity that people try to feed you, right? Like you're not doing it anymore. You know, people have to accept that you have this deep knowing and that you have detached, that you see the delusion. It's apparent. There's no, you've energetically cleared their space from yours, so you're not attached to them anymore. They can't blame you for their mistakes. They can't blame you for their trauma. People have their own path to follow. People have their own story. It's just a matter of whether or not you're going to use it as a crutch for your future, right? Clearing that energy and knowing your worth because you're guided will give you liberation, literally, to be able to feel like you're free, to be able to fly, transform, and be yourself because you're being divinely guided. Because you are worth it. You are one. You are one of the ones. You are chosen. You've been chosen. If you feel like you are the black sheep, that is because you are. Only so many are worth the lessons that you have to go through to become a king of the jungle. Right? It's allowing, right? Accepting, allowing, surrendering. These are all actions that you have to take to the universe so the universe knows that you know your worth and that you see through the delusion and you've detached from anything that is 3D, right? You're no longer, you've got this liberation. You have this openness to having positive growth in your life, in all aspects of your life, financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, right? Every part of your life is being guided to be liberated, to be free. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. You don't fall into temptation, and you're not falling into, again, the delusion that people are trying to feed you. Because you know your worth, because you're being guided. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Because you're detaching, right? You're detaching from anything that's negative. Amazing, collective. I really like this. Allow yourself to be amazing, collective. Okay, let's get a cacao. Spirit of the Animal Oracle. Let's see. Spirit of the Animal Oracle. What does our collective need to know on this beautiful morning? What does our collective need to know? What does our collective need to know? Oh, that's kind of a lot. Let's keep shuffling. What does our collective need to know? Spirit, one, animal. Ooh, these are so, let's split the deck. Let's do that. Oh, hummingbird, miracles. That is perfect. Okay, you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Boom. Shakalaka. 10:10 on the clock. It is time for change. Bring happiness into your world. Right? You have to allow that change. You have to. When you allow that change, miracles happen. Right? All right, collective. If this was written in your stars, hit the like and the subscribe button down below and help our channel grow. And until the next episode, I'll see you later. Bye.